I promise you, family, I am so happy to be back in my beautiful home in Mexico. Oh, how you loving, how you loving, how you loving? I am Reverend Valerie Love, also known as KAISI. Welcome. You're on 40 Money Spells. We're doing this together Monday through Friday for 8 weeks. And it's been a lot. After traveling to Greece and Italy for the retreats, from Greece and Italy, I went to Miami. Before Greece and Italy, we had the Christian Witches Convention and Memorial Day weekend. Before that was my beautiful daughter's graduation. Yay, graduated with honors. She had 2 graduations. I promise you, I had on roller skates for May and June and half of July. So today, I'm happy to say I'm coming to you from my home in Mexico. From this room is my create studio, my create space, and I promise you, family, I am so happy to be home in Mexico. I was crying, not I almost cried. Tears came to my eyes, and I was so happy to be back home. So I'm happy to be here with you right now. And today we're talking about something delicious, 40 money spells, and we're talking about blessing your new wallet. Not just paper wallets, leather wallets, yes, in a Bitcoin you can have a paper wallet. Not paper wallets, not just leather wallets, not just physical wallets. We're talking apps, wallets on your phone, your Apple Wallet, Apple Pay, Google Pay, whatever it is you use, whether you use physical payments, cards, all of that, or whether you use everything online. Let's get it. Deep breath. Welcome to 40 Money Spells. We are witches, wizards, warlocks, magicians, magical beings who understand Christ consciousness, who understand the magic radiating from the Bible, who understand that we are here to be our most powerful, empowered self, fully activated with all divine currents that are at our disposal for uplifting our own lives and the all lives everywhere. This is our solemn intention, aim, and goal to become God, to assume and remember our God nature, and comport ourselves as divine beings. Ashe. And we breathe. Now, let's begin. Here we are at spell number 16, as we spoke about previously in this series. We're not spelling outside things, even though the energy may be directed at outside things. Ultimately, you are alchemicalizing your consciousness so that your entire life becomes magical, so that you own your power and the magic just starts happening automatically. That way you are not having to do so much work of spelling each thing in your life. You become more magical, and everything in your life is going to now become magic. Yes? All right. Now, pardon me. This is spell number 16 of the 40. Thank you for being with us for these incredible 15 days. Now it's day 16. Let's begin. Step 1. First of all, the name of today's working is called new wallet blessing. This also, as I stated earlier, also applies to blessings, 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 and love. Hey, Tanya! Listen, Tanya, we're going to be getting together soon. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to talking about your book. The witches are rising. The witches are rising. So this step number 1 is going to be to procure a brand new wallet. Yes, trash what you already have, take all of your valuables out of it and get rid of it, because you're starting something new. You're going somewhere new. This whole thing is going to be something brand new. Now, I've seen many wallets in my day, especially because I was a financial advisor for several years with American Express. And you can imagine that people came in to me talking about their money with all kinds of money situations. It was very interesting. I even had clients that would come in with shoe boxes. Literally their financial investment, statements, they would put them in a shoebox. And then when it was time to come to the financial advisor, okay, Val, here goes my 401k stuff, my Roth IRA stuff, in a shoebox. So we have a lot of interesting things that we do with money and with the things that are associated with money and with the implements that are holders and keepers of our money. As a wallet, since not too many people use cash anymore, a wallet, hey, yours truly, how you love it. A wallet is more of a representation. It holds symbols, like your Apple Wallet is a symbol. It's an avatar. It's a representation of greater value. It's not the value itself. So when you get this new wallet, you are going to listen to me very carefully, you are going to procure the most expensive wallet that you can. Now, I'm not telling you to go to the Fendi store and spend $1,500 that you don't have to put on a credit card and buy a Fendi wallet. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to buy the most expensive look and feel wallet to you. Remember, you are shifting your consciousness. You are expelling yourself. You are coming out of the old, ratchet, polyester, cheap, plasticky feel. You have to come out of that. I used to have wallets I would just get in the, 5 and dime, right? Anything will do. Just grab something and use it. No, we are no longer going for practicality. We're not doing that. Now, I'm not saying to buy a wallet that is impractical. Not at all. What I am saying is to buy a wallet that is first and foremost luxurious and expensive. Practicality is not the number one consideration, as was with me, because I grew up with people, in the hood that were saving and things like that. And we were not a rich family. And so for our family, practicality was a must. And a lot of times you got things that were ugly because they were practical. You got things that were cheap because they were practical. Throw practicality down a few notches. If you are going to be a wealthy person, a successful person, a more activated person when it comes to wealth, abundance, riches, and prosperity, WARP, W-A-R-P, you have to come out of cheap. You have to come out of, I'm going to get it because it works, but it's not really what I want. Give yourself what you really want. Give yourself what you truly desire. Go find a wallet. Maybe it's in a Coach store. Maybe it's not in a designer store at all. Maybe it's in Marshall's or Ross. Maybe it's an upgraded, expensive feeling wallet for you. Go to Michael Kors store. Michael Kors is not that much. Go to Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs is not super duper crazy expensive like some of them. Go somewhere that is out of your ordinary, because you are going somewhere that is out of your ordinary. Now, this is all magic. Family, this is energetic. So you're stretching to go somewhere and get this wallet if you still use a physical wallet. If you don't use physical wallets, I'm going to talk in a moment about the wallets that are online and the wallets that are on your phone. We're just spending a little bit of time now if you still carry a physical wallet. But this is the energy and the feel of the wallet must be expensive to you. Must be an upgrade to you. I remember when I got my first Fendi purse and wallet. I was married to a man who won $17 million in the lottery. I think a lot of you already know that. If you've been with me for years, you know that. And on one of his trips out of the country, he would travel and things like that. Sometimes we would travel together. Sometimes we would travel on our own, which is beautiful. He went on to visit some friends. I think he had a friend that was stationed in Italy or something like that. He went to Italy. And when he came back, he had a purse for me. And it was a Fendi purse because I love Fendi. It was a Fendi purse and a matching Fendi wallet. Now, at this point, I had never had a Fendi purse before. And this was the most expensive wallet that I had ever had, this Fendi wallet. Beautiful, beautiful Fendi purse, really tasteful. Beautiful Fendi wallet, really tasteful. And that's when it something happened. Now, even though my consciousness called forth that Fendi purse and that Fendi wallet, because that's where I was going, when I held it in my hands and felt it, I was like, oh, this is very different from all the wallets that I was buying before. Yes. Oh, this is different. This is new. And that's what you want your subconscious mind to say. And to sit up and take notice. Oh, we're rich. Right. Now, a wallet can't make you rich. We know that. We're doing all the work. This is just part of it. We're doing our whole lives. If you want a whole new money financial situation, you need to go through your whole life and create in every area of your life, because money touches every area of our lives. So that Fendi wallet and purse had no idea how much it was, right? No idea. Now, I promise you, this was probably 20 years ago. Could have been 15, 20 years ago. I hear them talking to, I'm upstairs in the house doing whatever. His friend is over talking. He was like, yeah, I went to the Fendi store for Val. And he was like, oh, what? You got a Fendi? Yeah, I splurged. I got a little something. He was like, oh, yeah? How much that run you? Because you know how dudes, the dudes were talking. They didn't know I could hear them. And he said $1,500 for the purse. I almost fell. I was like, and it was something like, I don't know, probably another 500 or 1,000 for the wallet. I almost fell out. Why? Not because $1,500 or 1,000 is a lot of money. It's not. I had already had that kind of money coming into my life. I had never dared to invest $1,500 in a purse for myself. Yet, something in my consciousness was at work, because it went and fetched it, even though I wouldn't have spent it. It went and fetched it and bought it in front of me. So do you see how the work works? You might buy it yourself. Someone may give it to you as a gift. You may go to the Fendi store and they're doing some kind of big giveaway. Maybe they're doing some kind of big giveaway online. Influencers are always doing giveaways online. And maybe you win the giveaway and boom, here comes a Fendi purse. I don't know. Maybe you don't like Fendi. It doesn't matter. It's not about Fendi. It's about your consciousness. Maybe Fendi doesn't mean anything to you. Maybe it's Michael Kors. Maybe Michael Kors doesn't mean anything to you. Maybe it's Versace. Maybe none of them mean anything to you. And maybe this beautiful purse handmade by someone you love is it. Whatever it is for you. There's no rules. So we get rid of rules. And we don't go with the mass consciousness. Yet, I've always loved Fendi. I love Versace. I love Michael Kors. I love Steve Madden. There's some brands that I just really love. So it was very fascinating that I would look in these luxury magazines and I would see these Fendi ads I was never going to go to the Fendi store and buy myself a $1,500 purse. I would be thinking about this kid needs that, that kid needs that. I need to go over here and do this. I need to get the tires for the car. I need to do practical is what I would have been thinking about. I would not have been thinking about splurging and luxury yet. A splurge, what is it other than a gargantuan leap in consciousness? Every so often you need to splurge. And that's what you're going to do for this wallet. Once again, I'm not telling you to go out and spend money that you don't have. I'm not telling you to get an expensive wallet and put it on credit. That would defeat the purpose. You're not going to go into debt for this wallet. What I'm telling you is to put it in your mind. All is mind. The universe is mental. Bring me an expensive wallet. Boom, that's all you really have to do. And release it to the universe, and you're going to be walking one day and you see bake sale, or a family member is like, yeah, I'm getting rid of some of these old things. Do you want this wallet? It's going to be some beautiful, I never even used it. It's going to be some beautiful something. You don't need to run out to stores looking for things. That's where a lot of people go wrong. They go looking for things. You don't have to go looking for anything. Did you hear that my consciousness plucked a Fendi purse and a Fendi wallet from the Fendi store in Italy and brought it to me, and I didn't even know it was doing that? Do you understand the power of your mind? Do you understand that you can't even turn off the creative power of your mind? It is ever at work. Do you understand that if you tapped into the power of your mind, you would not have to move your body so much? Do you understand? I hope so. So that's step one. Now, if it is an online wallet, if you use Google Pay, Apple Pay, all the online wallets, great. Or let's say you have some apps on your phone, great apps that are like your banking apps, these different financial apps. I hope you have several Bitcoin apps on your phone as well. What you're going to do is you are going to now follow me in step two. So step one was the new wallet. I gave you all the details about the new wallet. Step number two is that now you are going to clear the wallet. You're going to cleanse and clear the wallet on your altar overnight, or you can put it in the light of the full moon overnight, or you are going to, if you have a phone with the apps on it, you are going to open the apps. This is telling the universe, I open this portal. What is an icon on your phone other than a portal? When you tap the Wells Fargo banking app on your phone, what is it other than a portal? It's a portal to where value is representationally. It's not really anything. It's zeros and ones in a computer. It taps into the hive mind of where the value is. The app is not the value. It's a portal to the value. So that's why you have it open when you put it on your altar. Put your telephone on the altar overnight or in the light of the full moon. Very different from if you put your phone in the sun, right? Your phone can take the light of the full moon overnight. Of course, put it in a place where it's not going to be rained on or out of the elements and things like that. A windowsill that gets the full moon exposure is great. And you can have it inside. With the apps open, it doesn't matter that the phone closes, the portals are still open. The phone doesn't have to be open and activated. The portals are open because you've already opened the apps with your intention. Your intention is more powerful than your telephone. This is intention, backed up by will. You have a powerful intention. The intention is for wealth. The intention is to grow abundance. The intention is to become more prosperous. The intention is to thrive. Come out of survival consciousness. Stop scrapping things together, piecing things together. Stop robbing Peter to pay Paul. All this stuff. Stop thinking money doesn't grow on trees when it does. They make money from paper. Paper comes from trees. Of course money grows on trees. Get rid of all of those. It's harder for a rich man to get to the kingdom of heaven than, harder for a camel to get through a needle's eye than for, What most people don't know is Jesus was talking about natural place. In the temple of Jerusalem, there was a little tiny, tiny gate called the needle's eye, and you couldn't hardly get your camel through there. Understand what these things we're talking about. Yeah, understand what they were talking about. Okay, so you're going to open the apps. You're going to put it on the altar overnight because you need to cleanse and clear the energy, especially if you ordered this wallet from someplace like online. You don't know what the factory was like, where they made it. You don't know who packaged it up. You don't know who carried it in the truck and what the drivers were thinking or what kind of mental vibrations were emanating from them while your wallet was sitting there. They could have, the UPS driver or the FedEx driver or the Amazon truck driver could have had an argument with his wife that morning, and he's in the truck stewing. And the mental vibrations are going all over the truck, just emanating all over the truck, bathing your wallet with it. That's why you have to cleanse and clear all these things. You have to shift the vibration. You just don't know where it was. We don't know. Maybe it was wonderful. Maybe it was sitting in front of a church and people were praying and it was just going to the highest vibration ever. Maybe. You're going to cleanse it and clear it anyway because you just want it to be clean slate. It's like washing a whiteboard or an eraser to a chalkboard. When we were little, we used to have chalkboards. Can you imagine? They were black, like a blackboard. Yeah, I'm ancient. Anyway, you're going to cleanse and clear the energy, whether it's a physical wallet or an online wallet. Lastly, this is what you're going to do. Now, you might say, well, how long do I need to cleanse and clear it? You're going to know. Trust yourself. You're going to sense that the wallet is cleansed and clear. You're just going to know. It's going to be a knowing that's going to come up. And you want to tune into the subtle energies, and you want to be ever more mindful of what's happening, and you want to tune into the still small voice and ask it, could you please give me a nice, gentle knowing when the wallet's ready, when it's done cooking on the altar? And you'll know. Trust yourself. You'll know. And you'll be right. Third, this is the new wallet blessing. You are going to set an intention. You are going to set a powerful, prayerful intention. You are going to bless this wallet like you never blessed anything before. Let's get it. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. I ordain you. You see, you are setting forth the necessary parameters spiritually for this wallet before you even use it. I ordain you. This is what you're saying to the wallet, to the fibers of the wallet, to the energy of the wallet. I ordain you to only hold wealth for me. I mean, all these straight papers, all these receipts, all these tchotchkes that people carry around in their wallet. Get rid of all that stuff. Get rid of junk. I ordain you to only attract wealth to me. Attract wealth to me. I ordain you to attract wealth to me and only wealth. See, you're speaking with power and you're bringing the energy of your will to your intention. And you're saying only what you desire. And it must obey you. Because the universe must obey your dominant mental vibration. I ordain you to serve as a helper to hold manifestations of wealth, riches, and abundance that fill you. You are ordaining the wallet to be a helper to hold the manifestations. Money is not energy. Money is a piece of paper. Money can do nothing for you. It's a manifestation of something. It's a symbol. Money is a symbol. Other than that, it's pretty useless. You can't do anything with it. You can't wash your baby with it. You can't brush your teeth with it. You can't wear it on for shoes. Money is pretty useless. It's a symbol for something greater. It's a symbol for, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to have this experience, or I'm going to buy this thing. It's a symbol for that. It's a symbol for your ability to buy things and have experiences. That's all. To procure things that are required for your destiny and to fulfill why you are on this planet. To acquire things You need to acquire things, right? You probably need to acquire a home. You've already done all that. You probably might need to acquire a car. Perhaps you need to acquire clothing and earrings and luxury things. You're here to acquire whatever it is that you desire to acquire. So money is simply a symbol that represents your inner power and ability to acquire things and to have experiences. Those are only two things you can do with money. Like I said, you can't shampoo your hair with it. It's pretty narrow what you can use it for. You can't use it to fall in love with somebody. You can't use it to give peace to your kids. You can't use it to make your kids be quiet. You can't use money for any of those things. You can only use money for two things: to acquire things, buildings, houses, because you're exchanging the energy for these things. Whatever you need, whatever you want, have it. Whatever you want, have it. This is not an austerity channel around here. Have whatever you want. And the ability to have experiences. I would desire to have the experiences of going to the Greek islands. We go to the Greek islands to retreat. I would like to have the experience of going to Egypt and going into the Great Pyramid of Giza. You have the experience of going to the Great Pyramid of Egypt. I would like to have the experience of eating this gourmet restaurant. That's Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. You have the experience of dining in this wonderful restaurant with your friends. You want to have experiences. That's why I call money fun tickets, because they're just more tickets to more fun rides in this third dimensional construct thing that we're all in. But you're finding some more fun rides in the amusement park, and you're running around having fun rides, and you're seeing, oh, that's what it's like to go to Egypt. Oh, that's very different from what it's like to go to Bali. That's very different from what it's like to go to Italy. It's very different from what it's like to go to Peru. Very different from what it's like to go to Thailand. You're having these experiences. Why are you having these experiences? Just to run around and play in the playground, the amusement park of life, the third dimension? No, because ultimately you are source pressing into the experience and knowing itself. I heard that. I thought it sounded great to me. And until I find a better thing that sounds like, I'll go with that one. It sounds good. That mind, capital M, the all, is having experiences through you as us. Sounds good to me. I like it. Could change my mind about that tomorrow, but for right now, it feels good in my soul. Yes? So, family. Money. Hold it as a servant, not your master. If you have not been in any of my money classes, right now, don't walk, run right now to ValerieLove.com, because there, when you click on classes, you are going to see a whole collection of classes, and they're going to be coming down off the website very soon, because we're going to be shifting more into the classes that are in the mystery school. You're going to see a whole suite of classes there that are for you, for Bitcoin, for the Cantillon effect, and understanding why you're not rich yet, for investing in angel investing, and for becoming a Bitcoin millionaire, and positioning yourself with your books. All of the classes are connected to you being a wealthy light worker. Spiritual people, magical people, we need to learn money much better. We need to make friends with money, have great relationships with money, have it be a powerful servant for the forwarding of our destiny on the planet and all of our work that we're here to do. We don't worship money. No, we don't chase money. For what? Like I said, it can't do the things that most of the things that you do in your day don't require money. And if you don't have it, most of the things you do in your day will be miserable. I can tell you that much. When I didn't have money, oh my goodness, it was pretty horrible. So don't think, oh, well, Reverend Val said money can't do this for you, can't do that, it can't do that, it can't make you happy, it can't bring you love, it can't do this, it can't do that. That's true. Yet don't discount it, saying, oh, well, it can't do all those things for me, and I don't need to do anything for money. Oh, I'm going to swear off money. Unless you are sequestered in a monastery, you're a nun, you're a monk, and they're taking care of you every day, then you can swear off money. All the rest of us, you can't swear off money. So you need to get on side and get yourself with a great relationship with money. Stop hating on money, stop hating on rich people. Enjoy the ride and make your ride as wealthy and rich and abundant and luxurious as you possibly can, and even better. Reverend Valerie Love, ValerieLove.com. And to get into our Bible magic class, angel magic class, crystal magic class, oh my goodness, these are going to blow the lid off. Go to ChristianWitches.com. Click on classes. We'll link everything below this vid. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. KAISI out.